Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Local 4 Live. I'm Nick Monticelli. Thank you so much for watching. Today is a voter's guide edition of Local 4 Live. This half hour, we're talking all about Oakland County with two key mayoral elections happening. A live look in Southfield right now. There's two candidates trying to unseat the mayor, who is a 10-year incumbent. The top two vote getters will move on to the general election in November. And then in Pontiac, you've got 8 candidates running for mayor in that northern Oakland County community. The current mayor is leaving his post and running for Congress. This comes as the FBI investigates a former mayor and some city council members. Pontiac City Council is up for election as well. The city of Novi is asking voters for a $120 million bond proposal to fund the new police and fire station. And Lyons Township and Novi Township can all weigh in on the Northville Public Schools sinking fund. We talked about that in our last hour. Let's get back to that Pontiac race now for a minute. 8 candidates looking to take the top job for that city. Here are all the candidates. We've got Gil Garrett, Mike Collins Sr., Mike McGinnis, Alexandra O'Reilly, Deirdre Waterman, Kermit Williams, Wendell Woods, Sabrina Lekay-Jernigan, all. So we couldn't get all 8 of them. There's just too many. So instead, we got somebody better. We've got Renee Blunt here. She is a resident of the East Side in Pontiac, very involved in a lot of community things, an advocate for the city, well known in the Pontiac area. So we wanted to have you on to get your take on things. The city of Pontiac, first of all, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
The city of Pontiac is starting this revitalization that is much needed, long overdue.
Long overdue. Yeah.
I think the demolition of the Phoenix Center is a good start, and Oakland County office is moving there. We should see some trickle effect from that happening. But in terms of the city, what do you think are some of the key priorities that need to happen that this next mayor needs to focus on?
Infrastructure.
Okay.
For one, the streets are terrible. We need more of our streets getting paved and getting done. We need to open up the recreational centers.
Okay.
So more youth can have places to go for recreational activities.
Okay.
And we need more businesses coming in so that we can get more taxpayer money, of course, more tax money. And
how are the property taxes in Pontiac?
the property taxes aren't bad in Pontiac. I don't have any problem with the property taxes per se in Pontiac. They're not bad unless you don't pay your water bill and your taxes go up.
Sure, then it becomes a problem.
Yeah, things like that.
So I know attracting new business is going to be key. Not only in terms of a vibrant community, but as you mentioned, to have a stronger tax base.
Yes.
I know you've got friends in the business community, and some people have tried to open businesses. Is Pontiac a new business-friendly community?
Yes, we are a new business-friendly community because things are going to be picking up in Pontiac, especially when we get the right person in office.
In office, right. Now, what does that mean, though, in terms of not who, but what does the right person bring to the table in terms of trying to cut some of that red tape to open a new business?
Right. We need to be able to get to the movers and shakers. Yeah. We need to be able to get through to people that want to come to Pontiac and rebuild things here in Pontiac. And we got to make it plausible for people to come here, to come to Pontiac.
Not necessarily easy, but at least an easier path to success.
Yes, yes. So, we got to make people want to come and see what Pontiac is about. And starting downtown is one of the major places that we need to start.
Now, we're looking at video from the city of Pontiac. There are some areas that are just beautiful. Some areas that obviously, blight has taken over and consumed.
Yes.
Is there a collective frustration, or is there more a collective sense of optimism with residents, or maybe a mix of both?
I think a combination of both.
Okay.
And I think with the right person in office, we got a lot of optimism. And I think majority of the candidates that are running are good and decent people and can help this city.
Okay.
But one person is only going to make it, and that one person has to be the person that's going to bring businesses here, make Pontiac be plausible for people to come in. So we just need the right person.
So without endorsing a candidate, because that's not what this show is for here, but what qualifications or characteristics are the people of Pontiac looking at in a mayor?
Well, I think they need to first be politically sound. I think
somebody who knows how to get things done.
Yeah,
Is that what you mean?
somebody that knows how
Okay.
to get things done. Grew up in the city of Pontiac, so they know what we need.
Yep.
We don't need anybody coming from the outside saying, "Oh, this is what you need," but you have only been in Pontiac for X amount of years.
Sure, right.
So we need somebody.
An insider.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely an insider, somebody that knows what we need, somebody has a good eye on where we're going and where we need to go.
Okay. Do you think that this race is going to be a determining factor in Pontiac's success?
I think so. I think so. This is a very, very important race, and like I said, I feel like the majority of the candidates are qualified.
Mm-hmm.
They're qualified, but we got to definitely have the right one in office.
Yeah. I mean this question with no disrespect, so please take it that way.
Oh, no problem.
Pontiac has often been described as an armpit of Oakland County.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that's very frustrating for people there.
Yes, it is. Yes, 'cause we're the county seat.
Right, right. You've got all the offices and everybody there.
We got everything in Pontiac, but we're like the bottom of the pit.
Right. So in terms of image,
Yes.
what do you think needs to happen for people to say, wait a minute, Pontiac, while it has some rough areas, while there has been some blight, which is identical to Detroit in that story,
Yes.
right? In
Yes.
fact, many people have said that Pontiac sometimes suffers because Detroit has had this beautiful resurgence and
Right.
Pontiac gets left behind.
Right, we got left behind,
Right.
right? And so I think we need more help from the state. And if we can get some federal funds, more federal funds coming in to the city of Pontiac, that's the type of mayor we need. We need a mayor that can reach out to the federal government, a mayor that can reach out to the state government and say, look.
Find all the pots of money, right?
This is where we need you to come and see our city. As you know, we had the Silver Dome. Now the Silver Dome is gone.
Right.
And then right there, just outside of Pontiac, we had the Palace, and it's gone.
Yep.
So, I mean, you know, but we do have Amazon.
Yep.
We have M1.
Yep.
And we have UWM. So those are
right.
three extremely large businesses.
And
to be in
UWM
Pontiac.
moving their facilities there is a big testament to not only the type of community that Pontiac can be, but the workforce available.
Exactly, and we have more land where businesses can build.
Right.
So, and I'm so grateful to those companies for coming because they are employing Pontiac residents.
Right.
And so we need more businesses that are going to employ more Pontiac residents so that they'll be able to have a living wage.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Renee, I can't thank you enough for taking your time to help us kind of understand what the city needs. This has been a great conversation.
Well, I thank you.
And I'm sure you're going to be watching the race tomorrow very intently to see who's winning.
For sure,
so.
for sure. As a matter of fact, I got to go vote because I don't do absentee ballot unless I know I'm going to be out of town.
So are you an early voter or a day of voter?
I'm a day of voter.
Get in there, right? You want to get your sticker.
and get my sticker and say, I voted.
There you go. Okay, Renee, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Appreciate you for having me.
Well, if you missed any of our coverage today, we have a complete write-up of all the races in Wayne, Macomb, and Oakland counties up on our website at clickondetroit.com. There you'll also find everything you need to know if you're heading out to the polls tomorrow. And make sure you tune in for Local 4's primary election coverage tomorrow night. That kicks off at 10 on air and streaming right here on Local 4 Plus. We're going to bring you the latest results and have expert analysis just like Renee throughout all of our shows.